Hi, I'm Steve Watkins Barlow. I'm the creator of the 5 Minute CEO, and I just prepared this quick video just to give you a bit of an overview, to show you a snapshot, if you will, of some of the documents that are involved, and just to explain my thinking. It's designed to help business owners see in about 5 minutes how their business is really tracking. What I've noticed in the past, and you will have seen as well with your clients, is that most business owners don't regularly look at their numbers in a simple, structured way. They might get reports from Xero or from MYOB, but they don't necessarily know what to focus on or what the reports mean. So issues like slipping margins or cash tightening or debtor days creeping out just elude them, or at least aren't spotted early. And this program, the 5 Minute CEO, is designed to fix that without complexity. It's essentially a simple Excel-based dashboard. Each week, the client enters a small handful of key figures, sales and gross profit and cash position and a few others. And then the dashboard gives them a snapshot of that in red, amber, or green traffic lights, depending on how things are. So green means it's on track, amber means it needs some attention, and red, of course, means take action. There's a guide to explain the inputs. There's a guide to explain the terms in the snapshot sheet, which has the traffic lights. And more importantly, there's an action guide which tells them what to do when it's red or even amber. It explains it in simple, non-technical terms, and all along the way, it's pointing to you as the source of information if they've got a problem. The reason I'm speaking to accountants is that it's more powerful for the client if you position it with them. It gives you a potential structured weekly touch point with them, if you've got the time for that. It gives better quality conversations, clients who are more engaged with their numbers, and it gives earlier identification of problems. So you're not having to mop up a mess, a year down the track and then trying to justify your fees. So I'm inviting a small number of firms to trial it under an early access partner arrangement. It's not a mass rollout, just a few firms who can have a look at it, use it, and give me feedback over a couple of months, and then we can take it from there. So I'll just share now with you the 5 Minute CEO spreadsheet and then show you the guides, and then I'll wrap this up. So to share, so here's the empty spreadsheet, which would of course have your logo on it somewhere. So as you can see, sales made, sales target, all those things. It doesn't take terribly long if I just bash in some numbers that I'm making up as I go along. Gives them some options. Sometimes we can enter one or the other. This might have been a plumber who had a slow week. It might not be. As you know, everyone's numbers vary every week. And then these last one-off entries are things they'll enter initially, and then might just revisit every 6 months or so in case the business has changed. So that's it. That's the numbers entered. Obviously, it takes longer for someone to go and find those numbers. And this is the snapshot they'll get from out of that. It says we're on amber for sales against target and sales per hours worked. So the sales weren't quite up there. The average sale per customer was okay. It says the gross profit margin's fine, cash safety is fine, debtor days is fine, stock turn's fine, but creditor days, well, we're paying them too quick, something one would never tell a client, of course. So that's what the 5 Minute CEO looks like. I'll just now share for you some of the other documents. Here is the input guide. As you can see, I should say that, yes, it's the input guide. Tells them, explains a little bit about the Excel spreadsheet to them, tells them about what they're entering, best available numbers. It's not about perfection, and then explains what each of the input items is all about. After that, we go to the terms guide. Where are we? There it is. So it just explains what each of the terms means, what to do with them, and what the story is. And after that, course, we then have the action guide, which is the one that points all the way to you. So there you go. There's the action guide. It explains green, amber, and red what that's about. So improving sales, says when it's green or amber, gives some simple actions they can take. And all along the way it says, if it stays red, speak to your accountant or advisor. So this is not about replacing you. This is about being intentionally simple. It's not software. It's not a reporting system. It's not compliance. It's a clarity tool. It's 5 minutes a week, a simple snapshot, leading to better conversations between you and your client. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, if you flick me an email or give me a call or a text, then we can tee up me getting this going for you so that you can be one of those trialists. Thanks for listening.